called Mr. Rock and Roll is dancing on his own again, talking on his phone again to someone who tells him that his balance is low.
Skipton ATM came about in 2019. The choirs were already established across Yorkshire, starting back in 2015, and I decided I wanted to branch out again, and I saw Skipton as an ideal opportunity to move into. When we celebrated our first birthday, sort of end of February, early March, and literally a few days later, that was it. We had to stop. But because we built that stability in that first year, people stayed with us, and we kept that community going. COVID, wow, what a time that was. Obviously, 16th of March 2020 changed my life drastically. That first week, I think I went through every emotion you can imagine. I laughed, I cried, and within a week, we'd set up Zoom. And from that moment on, a new world opened up for us, and a mad world, a crazy world, a daft world, a funny world. And we were learning as we were going. We didn't know what we were doing with it, we didn't know how it worked. I mean, I don't know whether you've ever tried to sing online. You can't, basically. It sounds like a herd of cats screeching in bags, and it just doesn't work. So we had to quickly adapt to what we were doing, and very quickly we became an online community of people, and I became like a radio show. I became like a radio DJ. We refocused how we were approaching it. Instead of being a choir, we became a community, and we became a family who were there to look after each other. And we had theme days, we had theme nights, we celebrated VE Day. People got dressed up, they came on Zoom, and you just go, oh, the weather outside. That was the mad thing, but we did it, and we got through those first months because of that. And then slowly we were allowed to start getting back to some sort of singing, and yeah, we moved outside, and that was the first steps to starting again. We decided, because we wanted to sing, we knew we had to go outside. Somebody suggested in the choir, the rugby stand, and we got in touch with the Skipton Rugby Club, and they just went, yeah, no problem, absolutely fantastic, and if we can help any way we can do. So the rugby stand became our home, and that first time we all got back together to sing, it was emotional. It really was emotional, because that's the power of singing. But above and beyond that is the power of community and family, which is what we try and really build here. One of our charities, we have 5 charities across our choirs, and one of our charities this year is Selfa. We get involved not just with money, we give back. My big ethos is not just about raising money for these charities, but giving back to these charities. So we've got a group of volunteers from Skipton who go and do work with Selfa. I would say that we've got a very big year ahead of us. We've got a massive concert organised for St George's Hall in Bradford, where we hope to sell out to 1,200 people. A lot of people who come to ATM are widowed, on their own, and so this has become an extended family for them.
And they'll meet one day far away and say, I wish I was something more.